Welcome students in SRPS Public School. Now you are in 8th class. So this is first chapter from Geography. Resource. Resource. Anything that can be used to satisfy a need is a resource. What makes a thing's resources? Some resources have economic value while some do not. Example, metals may have an economic value. A beautiful landscape may not, but both satisfy human needs. So these are considered as a resource. Some resources can become economically valuable with time. Example, grandmothers' home remedies are not economically valuable today, but if they are patented and sold by a medical firm tomorrow, they could become economically valuable. So now resources are classified in three categories. First, natural resource. Second, human made resource. Third, human resource. Many of natural resources are free gifts of nature. These can be used directly, but in some cases we have to use tools and technology may be needed to use our natural resources to utilize it in best possible way. Natural resources are classified into are in Natural resources are classified into different groups depending upon their level of development and uses based on origin, stock, distribution. On the basis of their development and uses resources, it can be classified into two groups. First, actual resources. Those resources whose quantity is known, these resources are being used in the present. For example, the dark soil of the Deccan Plateau in Maharashtra. Second, potential resources. Those whose entire quantity may not be known and these are not being used at present. This is due to present level of technology is not advanced enough to easily utilize these resources. For example, the uranium found in Ladakh is a potential resources that could be used in the future. Now, another classification on the based on origin, biotic and abiotic. Biotic resources are obtained from the biosphere. They have life or are living resources. Example, human beings, forest. Abiotic resources include all non-living things. Example, rocks and minerals. On the basis of stock, renewable resource and non-renewable resource. First, renewable resource, those which get renewed or replenished quickly. For example, solar energy, soil, forest. Second, non-renewable resource, those which have a limited stock. For example, coal, petroleum. Once the stock are exhausted, it may take thousands of years to be renewed or replenished. Therefore, they are considered as non-renewable resources. Now, on the basis of distribution resources, first is ubiquitous and second is localized. First, resources that are found everywhere like the air we breathe are ubiquitous. Example, air, water. Second, localized. Resources that are found in only certain places are localized. For example, copper, iron ore. The distribution of resources is unequal over earth and depends upon number of physical factors like terrain, climate and altitude. Now, human made resources. Natural substance became resources only when their original form has been changed. For example, iron ore was not a resource until people learned to extract iron from it. Technology is also a human made resource. Now, another human resource. People use the nature in the best possible way, using their knowledge, skill, and the technology. Therefore, they consider as a human resource. Education and health help in making people a valuable resource, improving the quality health in making people a, improving the quality of people's skills so that they are able to create more resources is known as human resource development. And I hope you understand the value of resource, but we have a responsibility to save our resource. It means conserve our resources. Using resources carefully and giving them time to get renewed is called resource conservation. Sustained development is the development meets the needs of present and also conserve them for the future. It is our duty to ensure that all the uses of renewable resources are sustainable. The diversity of life on the earth is conserved. The damage to nature environmental system is minimized. And we can use 3 R's. First is reduce consumption. Second, reuse as many items as possible. Third, recycle discard items whenever possible. Thank you. I hope you all understand this chapter. Bye bye. Take care.